Today I'm going to talk about dwarf planets, the smallest planets in the solar system. Look, dwarf planets, they're like a half smaller than any planets in here. Do you know which is the largest dwarf planet? It is Pluto! And I call it the king of the dwarf planets. Many of the astronomers also call them. Wow! Do you know what? I'll tell you the past of the dwarf planets. Do you know in the Kuiper Belt there was 5 dwarf planets? But do you know why do we have 4 dwarf planets in the Kuiper Belt and 1 dwarf planet as Ceres in the asteroid belt? I'll tell you the past history. Okay, before Pluto had 4 moons and there was 5 dwarf planets. Ceres, the starting edge of the Kuiper Belt. And you know, one day there was not enough room because of when Neptune was forming, it took most of the mass out of the Kuiper Belt. Then do you know what happened? Pluto has actually crashed with it, but it didn't form a supermassive dwarf planet that would be the size of Mercury. Actually, Pluto has crashed into it and Ceres just went flying so fast, faster than Homerus. So, do you know what happened? It didn't stop anywhere, and Pluto then had 5 moons as Charon, the same size, and I call Charon the twin of Pluto. That's what. They are similar in size. Now let's get back to Ceres. Ceres was flying so high then it crashed into one of the asteroids in the asteroid belt. So do you know what happened? It slowed down its speed and went 1 mile per hour. Then in the middle section it stopped finally. And nothing happened to Ceres because of it was having a thick atmosphere. Now when the atmosphere is almost destroyed, there's also some rings on it, but the rings were damaged, the atmosphere was damaged, then it became then no moon was there. Roche limit gravitational force. It was having little gravitational force. It can't even pull a small asteroid through it. Wow, not so good. But if there would be 5 dwarf planets, a lot of consequences would happen. One Mercury-sized dwarf planet could eat all of the dwarf planets, then turn into like Venus-sized, slightly smaller Venus-sized or planet. And then if it turns into something very big, our solar system will have nothing but a black hole. I am not going to do that. So let's now talk about the other dwarf planets. Makemake. It's spelled Makemake, but I like to call it Makemake. So do you know what? Makemake has 2 moons. Wow, 2 moons. And do you know what? Makemake is the second brightest object in the Kuiper Belt. What is the first brightest object? It's Pluto itself. And do you know what? I wanted to tell you something. Pluto has a heart-shaped pond on it. Really? A heart-shaped pond. Wow, that is making Pluto so much special, right? Wow, I like Pluto. But it's extremely cold in the Kuiper Belt. Nobody can survive there. And the dwarf planets' moons also get the cold hemisphere. So, let's talk. So, Makemake, 2 moons. And you know Makemake is also having one more name, Easter Bunny. Wow. Because of it was discovered in Easter Bunny Day. And it is so famous that I love it. It is like Mars. Mars has 2 moons, but they're like pebbles in common. But actually they would look like asteroids. So let's talk about the other one, Haumea. Haumea, it looks egg-like, right? I told one video about wasp, right? Check out that video also in the link descriptions. Let's talk about Haumea now. Look, Haumea, egg-shaped, and do you know what? It has invisible rings like Jupiter and Neptune. Uranus and Saturn's rings are visible to me. Yep. It has 2 moons and its day is like 1 hour long. So short. And do you know why is it so short? Before it had the rings, it was small, round, not so fast. Days are too long, and you know, suddenly one asteroid came and hit it and making an egg shaped and also creating some rings. Then it has went like streamline. I'm telling you, if something is so like roundish, so it is moving so slow. But when something is like an egg, it just goes fast, like zipping everywhere. And its 2 moons are the leftover pieces of that asteroid that hit it. That's so cool. On to the next one. It will be Aries. Aries has 1 moon, like Earth, spherical, and also I didn't tell one fact about all of them. All of them have hidden water under the surface, after the core. And Pluto has some ice volcanoes, like Titan, a moon of Saturn. Okay, Aries, the 3rd largest object in the Kuiper belt. It's 3rd, and it is not wide as the Haumea is, but it comes at the last of the Kuiper belt. Then there will be one disc shape called, it will be like a donut. But I'll not eat the donut because it's full of gases. And do you know what? After that donut shape, there's one more dwarf planet, but actually it's an extraterrestrial dwarf planet called a goblin planet. And I will make a video out of it. Now let's move on Aries. Aries, the most famous and most coldest dwarf planet, end of the solar system. And you know, one day, after a few billion years after the Milky Way galaxy has collided with Andromeda, it will actually be sucked in like the black hole, and the others will get more space. And in that few billion years, the solar system will get so big that it will be room for so many things. And there may be super planets, bigger planets, super dwarf planets even. And that time we have to survive that. See you soon. Bye.